It's really a great pleasure to be here, and on behalf of the U.S.-Japan Council, let me say that this is really a very special program, and I want to thank Microsoft for their partnership, but most importantly to Britt Yamamoto and to his staff. We've been working with Britt since right after the Great East Japan earthquake, and Britt is a determined individual, and he has not only helped to create this program, but other programs now that are part of our Tomodachi initiative. So a big hand to Britt and to his entire staff. To Council General. So I can't believe it's been almost 3.5 years, but certainly thank you for the work that you have done, and I know that you've been a great partner to so many organizations that are here, so we really wish you the best onto your next assignment. I told the Council General, so he's probably going to go to a hardship place, because when you come to Seattle, which is such a great place, and then your next assignment, you have to like suffer a little bit. But when he goes back to Tokyo, we'll have a chance to reconnect. But thank you so much for all the work that you have done and for the great way in which we have created such strong partnerships here in MCL. So great hand to the Council General. So as you heard, I'm the president of the U.S.-Japan Council, and through that, we have the opportunity to be the administrator of the Tomodachi initiative. And after the Great East Japan earthquake, the U.S.-Japan Council was approached by the U.S. Embassy, then Ambassador John Roos, who was our ambassador to Japan, to work together to provide support and to invest in the region that was affected by the disasters. And that's how Tomodachi was born. Some of you may know that Operation Tomodachi, which was a joint effort by our U.S. military forces and the Japan Self-Defense Forces, came together to support the immediate relief and recovery. But the U.S. Embassy and our ambassador and the U.S.-Japan Council wanted to find a longer-term way to invest in those that were affected by the disasters, and we felt the best way that we could do that was to help support young people and to enable them to come to the United States, those that were in the region, and to also encourage young Americans to explore Japan and to create friendships, and that's how the initiative was born. So it's been more than 6 years now, and as we have continued to grow the program, it's really been because we have had so many wonderful organizations that step forward, like Britt, to suggest, propose programs that would support those in the region that was affected. But as those programs have been implemented, we have found that our corporate sponsors have felt that it was a great investment, and so it has now expanded throughout Japan, which is a part of what this particular program represents. So it's wonderful to have a strategic partner like Microsoft who understands and believes in the work that we are doing to invest in the next generation. So the iLEAP program is one of nearly 50 programs that we have the opportunity to administer. We have the role of both being able to financially support as well as to administer the programs. And for those of you that have been host families, have been mentors, you join a large group now, nearly 35,000 in both countries, that have also believed that there was something that we could do to invest in the next generation. I thank you so much for doing that, because those personal relationships are what makes the program so special. For the students themselves, the scholars, you are now part of what we call the Tomodachi generation, and you join more than 5,000 young people who, like you, were willing to take a chance, were willing to risk coming across the ocean, and that you saw the opportunity to really learn more, but to explore and hopefully find ways that this will benefit your future careers. So I thank you for being a part of that, and I hope that as you go back to Japan that you will be an active alumni of our Tomodachi initiative. Through the U.S.-Japan Council, our initiative now, as I said, has more than 5,000 alumni over the nearly 6 years that we have administered this program. And we now have regional leaders throughout Japan that are working to ensure that this is not just a one-time experience, but that you can continue to be a part of the larger growing number of people that are truly invested in ensuring a strong relationship. And I was in Japan just a few weeks ago, and so Pat Oishi, who's here, who was a mentor to previous to those participants from this program, met 2 of his former mentees, which is great that there is a connection. And we had an event that brought together many of our corporate sponsors on the 6th year since the earthquake and the other disasters. And we set up a regional structure, as I said, and I'm so pleased that there are former iLEAP alumni that are part of our regional leadership. So I think that shows the strength of the program, because they are truly part of the next generation of leaders that are going to ensure that we stay connected and be a part of this. I had the chance, along with my colleague, Deborah Grant, yesterday to hear the presentations from the 5 teams and the 25 scholars that are part of this. And I have to say that I was truly impressed with the work that they did, with teamwork and the challenges of developing a team that we know in our workplaces is hard, but just a really great group of scholars. And so I thank you for the work that you did. I know that you're sad to be leaving tomorrow, but that you are going to stay connected with each other, stay connected with us, and that we believe that you will be the next generation of those that will continue to ensure that our relationship is strong, and that you will find ways to contribute towards that. So again, thank you for your willingness to be here. I thank you to Microsoft, and most importantly to the Seattle community that worked with Britt to help make this program possible. So thank you very much.